You are an atmosphere shifter. You enter a place, you shift the atmosphere. You are like an alabaster box that gets into a place, and once you are broken, the fragrance from the inside of you changes the entire environment. I'd like you to know that you carry on the inside what the world needs on the outside. So you are a king, you lead with authority, you advance God's kingdom, you transform society. Does that make sense? You are also a priest. You are to minister to God and you are to minister to men. The way you change things will either be as light or as salt. There are kings who take over territories. They get into a place, they take over the place immediately. And there are people who get into a place gradually. You wouldn't even know. Gradually, they've taken this, they've captured this, they've captured that, they've captured that. And by the time you wake up, they've captured everything. Similarly, as a priest, your influence on people's life can be like salt. It's gradual. So you need tenacity, you need resilience, you need patience in order to see people's lives totally change. But if you're operating, sometimes your influence can come like light. You just came one meeting and their lives changed. Okay, think about Jesus and his disciples, and think about Jesus and Saul that became Paul. Okay, you're going to get the concept of light and you're going to get the concept of salt. Which one would you consider a salt approach? Which one would you consider a light approach? Is it Jesus and the disciples or Jesus and Paul? Which one is light? Which one is salt? Jesus and the disciples is what approach? Salt approach. Jesus and Paul was what approach? That is it. It's light. This is showing you how sometimes your influence can be gradual. Sometimes when you think you have invested so much into the people, that's when they will do the worst of things. And if you are not a careful priest, you will say, all my labor is in vain. Because think about it. It was at the peak of Jesus's investment into Peter that Peter denied him. After 3.5 years of investment, after giving Peter exposure to what others never had access to, Peter saw Jesus transfigured. Jesus was the one that looked at Peter and he said to Peter, he said, my goodness, he said, thou art Peter, the rock. He called him what he never called anybody. And sometimes it happens to us as pastors, the people that we brag about, that we have invested so much into, are the ones that will fail us big time. Let me say this, don't allow immediate failure make you make a mess of your lifetime investment.